Hello, Western Oregon sports fans, and welcome to Wolves Weekly. Joining me in studio today, we have head soccer coach Steve Ancheta. Steve, great opportunity to get out there this spring with some of your women, get into training and stuff like that. Everybody thinks that during the season you play in fall, everybody quits in winter, and you come back next summer to do it. But just talk to us a little bit about how really it's a all-year process for these women, how hard they work for it.
Yeah, I've only been here a year, but what we're really trying to get in the whole process is our student athletes being a year-round athlete for their program, the sport. And adding on to that is, we've brought in a great strength and conditioning coach, and Corey's her name, and she's been incredible for our team. And in the winter, they are with her 3 times a week, and with the coaches about twice a week with some small-sided ball work. Do a little bit of indoor work on that with some tough weathers, but and then spring training hits after spring break. The players come back and we get the full trainings again, 24 of them, and we can have up to 5 spring games too as some exhibitions. So that's what we're in right now. And
you actually have an opportunity this Saturday to play a pretty good exhibition against a team that has some recognizable name here in the Northwest area.
Yeah, we're going travel up to Portland, play Portland State University, and a solid Division I program. We know the coach really well, and she's done great there for the past 3 or 4 years. They lost their big championship last year in penalty kicks, so they were close to the NCAA. So it's going to be a good matchup for us, and just a good spring game. I don't think we're going to play some of our great soccer right away. We just started training again, but just go and play against good soccer players, good athletes at the Division I level.
Since we know you have signed some recruits, some ones that we've talked about before, and I'll have you talk about them a little bit later, and they're not quite on campus yet to really show you what your whole squad will be come next August. How many people do you have out there right now? How many are in training with you right now?
We have 16 right now training with the team, and because overall our seniors that kind of finished their eligibility kind of don't train so much anymore. They're kind of not going to be with the group as much, but 16 solid and healthy bodies, and again, hopefully adding a 212 class in the fall onto that group. So.
And talk to me a little about, there was a press release that came out a little while ago, but just talk about some of those 3 that you signed, at least in that early signing period, and maybe what they'll kind of bring to the squad, and excited to see them next year.
Yeah, no question. The first 3 that we added on, Makana and Makana and Maya from Hawaii, very solid forward attacking athletes. I've seen them play a few times in some big tournaments. They're going to bring a lot to the table in that offensive part for us. Madison Shore is a solid recruit for us from the Bend, Oregon area, and she can play a lot of positions, very versatile, and real high soccer IQ with her, and again, going to bring us good positives to the program on those 3. We've signed 4 more, and these group overall is going to be a little bit older. It's a bunch of junior college players. Again, two Nickies, Nikki McCall and Nikki Cottle are coming in, one from Spokane Community College and one from actually a Portland State University transfer. And then Rachel Crawford's coming from Northern Idaho Community College. And then Allison Frost is going to be walking on with us, a freshman from Eugene, Oregon. Nice. So it'll be enjoyable to see her come out and really work hard to be an impact part of the group. But a real offensive 2012 group overall, though. It looks like we brought in a lot of players that we think are real versatile, got a lot of pace, and love to score goals.
I'm sure that one of your goals going into the 2012 season will be to just put more goals on the board. I'm sure it is. And what do you kind of do in some of your training maybe to work forward to that one?
Well, it's just practice. You got to get around that offensive box, final 25 yards, and get a lot of extra cross and shooting. Get those players that are playing more of those minutes or opportunities just feeling more comfortable and confident that they're going to score goals. And the ones that are here right now get to work with me all spring, which is great, and add the other group on in the fall in August 15th at camp.
What are some of your goals that you want to get out of this spring practice and these 25 practices that you meant to take into the
Well, just grow off of what we did last year, and that again is just gaining more confidence, knowing that we have some solid players here already, and knowing we just need to get better on the ball. I'd say more on that possession of taking care of the ball more, and getting back to being real solid defensively, which we started last year, and And again, can we score more goals in a very hard GNAC league? That's what we got to get better at.
Well, fantastic, Steve. Well, I just want to say thank you very much for taking some time, coming and joining us in the quote-unquote off-season.
Yeah.
Because there is no such thing there. But thanks for taking some time to join us, and thank you all for watching this edition of Wolves Weekly.